I'll be back. Hey, look behind you! There's a fish! There's a fish!
What?
There's
Oh
a
my
fish!
God.
Look at it go! What
Yo,
is it?
look, it's blue, dude.
Look at it go! New deal, new tech tier trailer. Oh my God. Welcome back to another ARK video. Today I'm going to be showing you around my base, my dinos, and everything in between. So to get started, this is the main room that we all log on in usually. From being offline, this is probably the safest area in the house. It is metal within metal within metal, so it's probably the only thing left metal is the floors. Not too much of a concern though, because we're so far into the base. Some chests and bookshelves and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and leave. We got me a preserving bin for the food. I'm gonna need some food here soon. But not right now. We got me a nice generator. This generator can power this lamp, which will go through walls, and will light up the rest of the rooms behind those walls, as well as the exterior. And you can turn these lights on individually. So we are now leaving sort of the box, is what I call it, the safe room. So that whole area is pretty much the safest. Then we come into here. This is the main living area where we do all the crafting and storing of the items. We got to be careful. One of our tribes members got Ebola recently, so we're going to go ahead and point and laugh at him. Just kidding. So we got a forge here. This is a nice little diversion. A lot of raiders, well actually a lot of people actually put double foundations and delete one and then put a chest under for an emergency. Well, if a raider blows this up, there's nothing underneath. So that's just a nice fuck you to any raiders. I got a lot of chests in here. Nothing valuable in here really, except might be in the smithy. Just some ingots, some wood and stone and basic structures. Got me a nice smithy. Got me the nice trophy mount finally. Look, Smeck, so you can change all of these colors. We got a nice moat and pestle sort of display you're able to use. Makes it feel like it's actually a bigger object and not some stupid pot on the floor. So this is a nice sort of defense as well, is that if someone wants to destroy this hatch, it is made of metal, which means they're going to have to use explosives. If they use explosives, this ladder will be destroyed because it's wood. So if they blow a hole open, the ladder will be destroyed. So nothing much goes up on here. My house is around 5 stories tall, and only about 2 floors are actually occupied with items. I keep some other stuff beyond that door, and a lot of thatch structures sort of to throw people off. Got a lot of bear traps up there as well. Because if anyone was going to break in, they probably do it from the top, so I'm going to have to work on defenses from up top. So that is pretty much it for this little area that I live in here. We're going to go ahead and proceed to be going outwards. So we have 2 doors here, my swift pen and the exit. So we're going to go ahead and do this one here. This is, oh, hello. So this is my Swift V5. He's my 5th Pteranodon. He's the longest living Swift in the family line. And behind that is another pen where I keep my Mega Swift, the Argentarius. Here's another exterior light. Can't really show you it, but I might throw in a clip at night of what the exterior lights would look like. So if you want to leave your face with 2 metal doors with metal walls and metal foundation, I'm gonna make sure I put a metal foundation here as well. Here's my remote keypad to activate the exterior lights. I've got me a tripwire alarm just in case anyone has actually gone through all the defenses. Got a large bear trap so no one can bring in a big dino like a raptor or something to come and glitch through the door. First line of defense here is a plant X turret. And I've tamed maybe like 8 dillos and sort of throw them around the whole map as sort of guardians. This is one of our tribe members' pen where he keeps his Pteranodon. Alright, well his Pteranodon is missing and he is not in the server. Well, that is just great, isn't it? Well, who cares? Pteranodons are super easy to tame nowadays. So, we'll find it. Let's see here. We got a tribe member going on. That's how big our place is compared to it. I got me a nice little rat on me. He is nice and good. I like to throw him at people. I got to replace that with stone, but it's not a huge priority as nothing valuable is up there. So let's come over here. That's a tri-member's house, so I'm not going to go too close over there. Got me another Pteranodon here, level 117, very good. Got another Plant X turret, as I got a lot of seeds. I got me Spino here, Vader. I love Spinos. I like T-Rexes and Spinos, but I probably would prefer Spino. Let's go over here towards the middle of the base. Any Plant X turret you see, I have pretty much constructed. So these plants are very sort of medium-ish to maintain. You just got to make sure they're fertilized. So I have to constantly zoom in and make sure that they're good for the night. So I put in two sort of middle defenses. So that is very good. We're going to come over here downwards. We've got some raptors on guard duty. They're on aggressive. We're going to go ahead and open this up. Actually, let me just check to see if that Pteranodon died. No, it does not look like it. Harlem Shake. I remember him in the chat. He was a level 4 and he was threatening us with dragons. What a bitch. So, I'm glad we killed him twice. So, let's go ahead and open this up. Inside we have 2 scorpions and a Sarco. Plenty of room for others as I get the eggs for the scorpion to make the T-Rex kibble. So now let's go over here. So now over here we have the wolf and saber pin. A lot of these pens are sort of mixed matched at the moment because we're doing a lot of breeding. So we got Mega Boy here. This is another Argentarius that is yet to be used. We've got no horns, one of those Elkadeas. It's a female, so it does not have horns. And we've got our Sabertooth and our wolves. We have a lot more wolves scattered everywhere. We got ourselves a nice Terrorbird here as well. The Terrorbirds are fucking monsters. If we come over here, we got ourselves Legend Lin, our nice Stego. We have a Trike and a Stegosaurus. I mainly use him just for the eggs he drops for the Argentarius kibble. Alright, over here is our fertilizer area. I usually keep the Fioma parked here so it can shit on the floor, and I put it in these bins, which makes fertilizer. Over here as well, I got me the egg farm where I keep dodos and the Lycrotrops, one of these guys. Go ahead and give it a nice little pet. And make sure that their bin is full of berries. Alright, and we don't have to worry about those pesky dodos anymore. We collect their eggs every often, so not too much trouble. Over here is where I grow my rock carrot, my savor root, and my long grass for the kibble. I also have a plant turret here for shits and giggles. I also have another one there, as we need to start putting turrets on the edges. I'll make sure... What the fucking hell was that? What the fucking shit? Holy... I just saw fireworks! What the bloody fuck was that, mate? Holy shit. I don't think that means they're under attack. We're allied with a base that's literally over there. I don't think... they would have said something in the chat. Who the fuck is that? Oh. What the fuck is going on? Who is that? Oh. Jesus. Alright, well, anyway... Now that that is out of the way, we're going to go ahead and proceed over here. This is for some high-ranking tribe members to go through this gate. This is where we keep a lot of the resource-collecting dinos, but they're not here because they're being used right now to build more behemoth gates, such as the Stonebreaker and the Thorny Dragon and the Ankylosaurus. Not going to go in there as it would reveal too much of what's going on in there, but it's guarded by X-plants, and there's some nice machines in there. So we're going to go ahead and leave, and I'll show you some more of the base. Now that it is night time, I might be able to show you the exterior lights. Now I do play with my gamma up just a little bit because by default the nighttime is extremely dark, and the torches are a little annoying to always have out. So I turn the gamma up. I can always turn it down if I want the game to be a little creepier. So we're going to come back in here. I'm going to turn on the generator. And as you can see, when you turn it on, only the inside lights get turned on. So we're going to come out here and I'm going to show you. the exterior lights are not on. That light will bleed a little bit. We're going to go ahead and turn on exterior lights. And now the exterior lights are lit up, and now my base is fully lit. So anything that has to do with around my base is now lit. Now we're going to come out here. It looks like we got Yaxel on his T-Rex. Yep. He tamed his first T-Rex. I also have 2 more X-plants guarding the main entrance, sort of. I'm going to put a little bit more. Got another one right there. And these ones are very special. Custom made where the fence are surrounding it. So there's no way you could really avoid being shot. And even if you could, you'll still get shot by that one. Over there we got my personal T-Rex. The red and black, sort of metallic. And I do have another Spino, which seems to be fucking the T-Rex. I named him Sidious. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, so I got another Spino as well. We got another wild Sarco out here. And we got 2 more T-Rexes in there. So now, that is pretty much it for our base. I can show you a little bit more. I'm going to show you from a bird's eye view of sort of the latest expansion we've did. So, after this gate, this was all wild territory, sort of. So we put behemoth gates everywhere, so now we control the whole outside. As well as that hill straight ahead. As you can see, I live directly to the right. In that building with the lights. And we have this area here. As you can see, that we got some more of the resource dinos, we got the house, and we got another house that's under construction. And that is pretty much it for that. We got some plant extracts growing on this side. We got an allied base straight by that purple light, really, so they're super close. And this base right here, they are members of our tribe that have moved to over here as an expansion. They have a lot of X-plants, a lot of T-Rexes. So, very good. We are a large tribe with multiple expansions and outposts. So, if we get hit, we have someone that could come and help us. And I do have some raptors and dillos and T-Rexes guarding the out front, as it's very easy for Quetzals and other large animals to just come over the walls. I also got a crafting area there with some basic tools. So that is pretty much it for our base here today on ARK Survival Evolved PvP server. We have not had too much trouble. I forgot to mention that we do have about 7 dragons, but we only take in maybe 1 or 2 into our server at a time. We do not want to flood the dragons in the server and make people think that we're bullies. We don't use the dragons on people, but we want to make sure we have dragons in case someone comes along. So, I hope you enjoyed my little showcase of the base here today. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next ARK Survival Evolved video gameplay.
A happy, smiling nigger works best. Games niggers enjoy include a good thrashing every few days. Take your nigger's pants down, so every now and then, push the boat out a bit and lynch the nigger. Lynchings are best done with a rope over the branch of a tree.
Oh, come on, Martin Luther. Why'd you have to ruin these good old days, dude?
And niggers just love to be lynched. It makes them feel special. Make your other niggers watch. They'll be so grateful, they'll work harder for a day or 2, and then you can lynch another one.
Yo, no way this was a pamphlet that he made. He didn't turn this in as like a...
No, he put it on posters.
Butler.
Attenders outrage after a suburban high school student brings a highly offensive racist pamphlet to school, and pictures of it spread on social media late this afternoon. Huntley High School officials are taking action tonight.